So I've got Brad here. This is Brad Noonan from Iowa, and he's just passed his certification for the ISSA. He was trained this week. And I didn't give him the usual shears. I actually gave you something harder.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
It was a shear that was sent to us. I said, if you can do these, you can definitely do the ISSA. So he has not done the written test. And I thought I have these ISSAs that came in today. And its number, everybody gets a number. $316605 is his number.
Okay.
Now, this person sent me a letter, and I won't read it yet. I'll wait till we get through, and it might help us in evaluating. But let's go through the test, and I'm going to see if you agree with his answers. Okay. So you can go ahead and read them if you want to.
What 3 key elements must be properly corrected for a shear to work correctly? And the answer here was that he selected was C, tension, edge, and alignment.
Is that correct?
And I would agree that's correct. It
yep,
just follows
that's
the
correct.
TEA acronym.
Yep.
Okay. Number 2. Which area should receive the most pressure when creating the ride line? His answer was A, the pivot area, which I think is the correct answer.
That is the correct answer.
The other answers were the tip and the pivot, or D, the center, which were all wrong. So yeah, the pivot area would be the only one. Number 3, which is the finer grit? Answer A is 150, B 240, through C 360, or D 1200. The answer is D, and he also selected D. What is the optimum angle for a convex shear to cut sharp without pushing? And the options are 35 degrees, 40 degrees, 45 degrees, and 55 degrees. And he selected C, which is 45.
Do you agree?
Answer.
Okay.
How large should a burr be? A, the size of a hair. B, as small as possible but still remove nicks. C, 10% of the width of the ride line. Or D, the size of a wire. And he went with B, as small as possible but still remove nicks. And I agree, that's correct.
Yep.
So 6, what happens if an edge is over polished? A, it creates micronization. B, the edge is rounded off and the hair pushes. C, tiny nicks are created and snags the hair. And D, the shears are laser honed. He went with B, the edge is rounded off and the hair pushes, and I agree that's the correct answer.
That's the correct answer, yeah.
So what is the traditional cut test material to see if a shear will push hair? A, hair. B, dry tissue. C, wet tissue. Or D, latex glove. Now he put A, hair. I think it might be C, wet tissue.
He was correct.
He was correct.
You're wrong.
I'm wrong. Okay.
Because the key word there is which one pushes hair.
Oh, okay.
So what the wet tissue tells you if all the burrs and all the nicks are gone.
Okay.
The hair is going to tell you whether it's going to push hair.
And that's the only way you're going to know. But you were saying that they do the test with wet tissue, though.
Yeah, but that's checking to see if all the nicks are gone and everything.
So it is A, hair.
Yeah, and even that was kind of amazing because the shear that you sharpened had a few nicks on it. But the nicks were only on one side. And the nicks were so big that, I mean, you did correctly. You shouldn't have taken off enough metal to remove everything. But it still cut wet tissue fine.
Okay. So, 8. What can be done if the tips do not meet? A, trim the bumper. B, bend the handles. C, shorten the tip. Or D, all of the above. They answered D, which is correct. You can do all three of those.
Is that what he answered?
Yep.
Okay. So far he's got them all right.
If the tip pulls tissue, what problem would be the easiest to fix? A. Bad alignment. B. Burr never established. C. No ride line. Or D. The burr not removed. They circled D, and I agree that would be the easiest with just a nail file.
Yep.
Cutting wet tissue that tears or is ragged when cut most likely indicates the following. A. The edge is rounded off and not sharp. B. A burr is left. C. Nicks are left. Or D. B and C. He went with D. Burr is left and nicks are left. And then he had the question after sharpening, question mark.
Well,
so
it would be both, I guess, really. Yeah.
Either way, it would be the same.
Okay,
answer.
so he's passed the written.
Okay.
No one ever fails because they fail the written test, because the written test tells me maybe if there are some problems, where the problems come from.
Sure.
So I'm going to wait to read this. I want you to, because I don't want this to prejudice you.
Okay.
Because it kind of prejudiced me. So
Okay.
I want you to look and see if this looks convex. Now he wrapped a rubber band around it, and that's what these marks are from. But tell me if that looks like a true convex and what the ride line looks like. Those are supposed to look convex. Do they look like they're convex, or do you see something else?
They look convex.
I thought they did too.
The ride line.
And the reason I was a little surprised is that this person sharpened these, on their note they told me, on their Akami Gold. So these are not done on a flat hone. So you can definitely, on that Akami Gold, if you're skilled and you know what you're doing, you can make it appear to be convex. It wouldn't be a true convex because of just the way that you're working with this and with that. I mean, but you can blend it out so it's
The ride line
convex.
looks pretty good.
I thought the ride line looked pretty good.
Yeah.
We have a lot of
Comes
people
all
with
the way
problems with that.
around and all the way to the tip.
So if those cut, he passes. We'll see how they cut. So look at these beveled edge ones and see if you see anything looks wonky on those or if they look beveled. And then we're going to do a test. And if he passes, I'll reveal the name because he sent me some interesting little goodies. I'll show you at the end that he made. I guess these are stickers. What'd you think? Those little peel-off stickers?
Yeah.
And I think that
Little Velcro.
Velcro, so that would, what, stick onto your clothes or your hat or something?
Yeah, they have like like a Velcro book bag on the back. There's a room for a little.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not going to show these until we see whether this person passes.
So.
But Brad has passed. Tell us the name of your business and where it's located.
The name of my business.
Because you passed the written test.
The name of my business will be called the Bevel Company, and I'll be located in Dubuque, Iowa, like the northeast area of the state, right on the border of Illinois and Wisconsin. So this blade here...
And Brad's picked this up really quick this week. In fact, he did a lot of the sharpening that came in, my mail order sharpening this week.
This blade looks beveled, and the bevel looks good. This has micro serrations.
Yes, and that's the way... I know I gave you a different beveled edge, but the one I give to people is one with the micro serrations because I want to see if they know to leave the serrations alone. And this person did.
Yeah.
And they didn't try to do the ride line. I get some people that I send this shear out and they'll try to take it apart, do the ride line, all kinds of crazy stuff. I'm looking to see if they know that less is more.
Yep.
So I think those look good. So if those pass...
Yeah,
so
the bevel blade has a nice bevel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I almost didn't notice the micro serrations on it.
Yeah. So, we're going to cut tissue with them. And we'll try dry first. I'm pulling my thumb out. And that one cuts dry. And my thumb is out. That one cuts dry. So let's get the water bottle over here. Here, I'll let you spray it. Okay. Drum roll. Let's see. My thumb's out. That cuts nice. Yeah.
Nice.
He's passed. And he says he's saving up to buy a flat hone. I think what would happen with a flat hone, because this is excellent work, the flat hone might make it a little bit quicker and easier.
Yeah.
Because he's having to go in and do a lot of switching around to make it look convex.
Pretty good job.
Yeah. So now I'm going to try cutting some hair and see if it pushes the hair or what it does to the hair. So, nice crisp cut. And I like to slide a little bit. Because we have got some in here that were just, when you'd feel them, they would be dull. They would kind of pass the wet tissue, because it doesn't have to be super sharp to pass that, but they really weren't sharpened. So this one's passed. Let's try the beveled edge. Nice crisp cut. So congratulations to number 316605. And this came from 44 Shears, Mason Denton in Boise, Idaho. And look, this is his cool little card and his stickers. I'd like to know, put in the comments below here how you had these made, because I think Brad would like to know, wouldn't you?
Yeah, those are great.
Those are great. Those are good looking.
I have plans for some stickers as well.
Okay, yeah. So, and what would you stick the Velcro to? It doesn't stick to my clothes, but.
Well,
but
like I said, there's book bags usually.
book bags that have the Velcro on it.
Yeah, it's like a patch.
Okay.
Very cool.
Well, looks good. Okay, congratulations. If you think you can pass the ISSA, you see you don't have to have a flat hone, but I think the flat hone definitely makes it easier. But you did a good job. I have nothing to say about it other than good job. So what's your thoughts about the International Scissor Sharpeners Association? Is this ISSA certification, is it a walk in the park, or is it a little more difficult? Let's see what you can do. If you want to be certified, if you want to join the ISSA, it's for those that are certified. It's more than just a piece of paper. It's more than just an ID card. So links below is going to tell you how to be a part of the ISSA and also to get your swag and your merchandise. If you're ready to take your sharpening skills to the next level, I've got you covered, whether it's a certification or upgrading your equipment or getting some more sharpening training. That's what we're about. So call the red-headed sharpening lady, Bonnie at Bonica Shears. And remember, stay sharp, my friends.